What is up, guys? Amp here, and I'm bringing you some more Halo gameplay here on Friday. So, starting off with the MLG Construct King, and I don't know, I did pretty well this game. It's pretty much the whole 15 minutes. I think it's like 14 minutes, just about. You can look at the progress bar for the time, yeah, whatever, the thing below. So, I go positive 10 this game, and I don't know. I play it pretty smart. I stay alive a lot, and there's a couple things I want to talk about during this game that I'll bring up. But before we get started with the play-by-play and my horrible sniping, I want to go over a couple things. First off, I had my first dual commentary earlier this week on Tuesday with my buddy Court, my local Court, and the film, when I was putting it together, it got cut off at the end a little bit, so I might put a transcript up of what we said after the cutoff point for the audio. But yeah, I'll let you know. I mean, it's just some closing stuff, but it's whatever. And my special announcement, which I forgot to give during the dual commentary, was actually that I got a gameplay posted Construct Team Slayer on Game Reviews and More, and I'll put a link on that for that in the doobly doo, the under bar, the whatever, in the description, and I'll probably put an annotation as well, so you'll see that ending right now. All right, so I guess we can get started with the play-by-play, since there's not much else to talk about other than. Um, I might not have a commentary up on Tuesday. It will be Modern Warfare 2, and I'm not sure if I'll get it up. It won't be early if I get it up. If I don't get it up, it will be on Wednesday, because I'm going on a trip this weekend, so it'll be into the week. Okay, well, I'm on my first killing spree, so, and I still have the sniper. I haven't died yet, actually, yeah, so, just watching their spawn here, and don't really have a lot of help, so I'm not gonna be able to do a whole lot here in the hill. And I hate that. Did you guys notice that where I threw the plasma grenade at the ground? Good assassination. Oh, right here. I'll talk about the plasma grenade in a sec. Right here, I probably should have backed down immediately. I felt really confident about it, but you know, that could have gone either way. My shots could have been a little bit better and such, but. What I was going to say about the plasma grenade before is that I thought I had a frag grenade out, and that's a pretty important thing to pay attention to in game, is what kind of grenade you have, because if I threw a plasma, either of those things right there, I wouldn't have gotten any sort of shields down on that guy, and it would have just wasted grenades and time where I could have been shooting. And if you notice right there, Shadow, he got a overkill extermination. So he was doing pretty well this game, and I screwed up this jump. I'm kind of embarrassed about it. I'm not sure exactly what happened. And this guy was waiting down bottom gold, watching open street, so he saw me as soon as I tried to make that jump. I don't know exactly how I screwed that up, but apparently I the wall wrong over there. Yeah, and go up gold and get killed from behind. A lot of fun. That's another thing I don't like about watching these films over again, for at least objective games. First off, they're super long, a lot of the time, or they can be super long. We'll get rockets here, so it's not too bad that I missed the jump. It's just I died a couple times trying to get the rocks. The films are really long, usually up to 15 minutes, and maybe even over that if you're playing land gameplay with the overtime and built in. And but the respawn times are 10 seconds long, so you're sitting here watching the death screen. But that's an important thing to mention. When you're playing MLG, especially on LAN, you want to be able to watch your death screen. You want to be focused on watching your death screen so you can get the callouts out there. Because if you watch your death screen, you know where the people who killed you are going. You know what weapons they have. You know all this other information that your teammates would know otherwise, because there's no way they were there to watch that. I got killed by rockets, and we get to watch Shadow, the guy who got the overkill exterm, get embarrassed when he had overshield. Oh my god. And then you also don't get to see embarrassing things like that for your teammates. So, I don't think Newbie I think he kills me once in this game, but I get like 6 or 7 kills on this kid because he just rushes me over and over again. And I don't know. I just think it's funny that he keeps rushing me and getting destroyed. But just trying to put some solid shots down on hill. Try to back some of them out. I love doing that nade, that little nade trick right there. Throw it at the bottom of the lift so it bounces off and lands right under, I get blamed, right underneath where the people will come out of the lift. And that works. I do it just pretty much anytime I end up in a purple. It wastes nades kind of, but it's so much better to have a guaranteed shield drain than not have any sort of advantage on a kid coming up the lift that you might not even know about. So I try to spam that as much as I can. I kill a newbie, and they get blaned again. Kids getting on my nerves. So we're going into this about not even halfway, well, about halfway into the game, at least score-wise, and get killed off. I rushed stupidly into mid-hill. That was a really stupid move on my part. I don't know, off spawn sometimes I just kind of lose track of what's going on. I make stupid plays like that. A newbie chases me. Perfect nade, baby. Let's go. So I kill him again. That's another thing I want to talk about this game is that, including nading under the lifts, nades can make or break games, really. Like they're your best friend in this game, in any sort of team game, especially MLG because of the extra damage. But they're like your best friend. They're your little friend, and you really got to use them a lot to take advantage of situations, because they just completely destroy your opponent's shields, and it gives you a one-shot kill. Like right there, it can also end up saving you, because if you're weak and you're getting chased, just drop a nade. You'll either back them off or it will kill them. So works in your favor either way. Anyways, you should be able to get the call out, and maybe even your teammate can chuck a nade, bounce it off a wall, get the kill, save your ass. So they're a very important and integral piece in this game, especially in MLG. In Call of Duty, I've noticed that it's not. I mean, they're there. Oh, right here, I get kind of, I don't know, just bamboozled. I don't know, just kind of out of it and get taken out from behind. Anyways, the nades in Call of Duty are kind of just an extra thing that, like, if say you know where someone is, you can just nade. Oh my god, that was an awesome kill. You guys see that? I was shooting at the guy across Coast Street, and then one of his teammates just drops down right in front of me and gets caught into my BR spread. That was pretty awesome. Yeah. So for Call of Duty nades, it's just kind of an extra thing where if you know where someone is, you can lob it in there, get a kill, or at least injure them, guarantee that they're in there, or verify that they're in there, and it's just sort of that thing. But in Halo, they're pretty much a weapon, a primary weapon, especially in MLG with the, like I said, the increased damage modifier. So, and by the way, if you guys don't know exactly what the MLG settings are, it's BR starts, no secondaries, 110% speed, 110% damage, 90% shield recharge rate. So you kind of have to stay undercover a little bit longer than you would otherwise. And right here, I make a pretty good play, get that first kid, and back off from the second guy. And right there again, that's another example of when I thought I had a frag grenade and bounce a plasma grenade in the floor at my feet. I'm pretty decent at bouncing frag grenades around the map, especially off the floor. And nice up BR juke there. And if you get a plasma grenade instead, and sometimes I've even run into my own plasma grenades before, because I go for the nade bounce and I'm already walking forward enough that my momentum carries me into the plasma grenade blast, and I end up getting destroyed by the opponent or whatnot. But as you can see, I'm getting some good support shots from up above. I help take out that overshield guy in the hill, and I'm just keeping a patrol going up top, and trying to get some more shots on guys in hill. Making sure I watch my purple here. That's another thing that I tend to do is I tend to try to stay near purple as much as possible, except for when I get blamed. That same kid, dude, every single time. Uh, and here's another example of the death screen. Like, we would have been able to call out that, first off, the guy with the sniper went close street, and you wouldn't have seen that if you hadn't stayed on your death screen, and as well as there's teammates spawning there, so it was good to stay on there. And right here, I'm not sure exactly what was going on, but I think Overshield either got taken already, or we just weren't on the spawn times, because the opponents, the enemies had taken it already at some random time. And then, oh look, what a surprise. Lucky no-scope. I think this kid contributes to most of my deaths, and it's usually with the sniper. I don't think he missed a headshot on me. It's kind of annoying going back through this. Anyways, I'm playing by myself in the playlist right now, so I don't have any of my usual teammates or buddies playing with. So it's not a real big push for some awesome teamwork. There you go, Rape Newbie again. And we saw Overshield on the street, so apparently they were timing it pretty well. See, there's a frag nade bounce, but he ended up rushing me, and I got assassinated by someone in lobby, or came up purple, can't be sure. But game's really close here near the end, and I don't know, it's just getting kind of antsy. We're getting kind of antsy because we know had a pretty decent lead near the beginning of the game, first half of the game, and now we're kind of getting close. And here's pretty much the only time Newbie kills me. Gets some awesome good shots on me and LBRs me. Not proud of that, but oh well. Can't be perfect. In no way am I perfect, by the way. Get a good spread on that kid. Clean up the kill. Hill moved just as we get control, which is usually the case because the enemy's leaving. And right there, I have this thing about reloading. I'm not sure exactly what it comes from or why I still do it, but I tend to reload a lot, especially after I finish off a clip or a kill. So whenever I finish off a kill, I tend to reload. Like right here, I probably will. Yep, there you go. So I don't know what it is, but it's just a reassurance to me, I guess, just that I have the clips in the BR, or have the shots in the clip to be able to finish off another kill if I need to. But we're getting to the end of the game, and it's still pretty close. We're actually trailing here, and we know that we have enough time to finish off the game down in this bottom hill, so we're just going to go ahead and set up and just sit down here and finish off the time. But we end up getting destroyed this cycle and then come back and finish it off. But I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. So, like I said before, I have a gameplay posted to Construct TS on game reviews and more. Special thanks to Junkyard129 for letting me get posted on there, featuring my gameplay. And hopefully, I'll get some more stuff up on other channels. It'd be awesome to be involved in a couple different places. So with this game finishing up, don't forget to check out my site, blog, Twitter, all that stuff's down in the description, as well as the links to the Bungie stats if you're interested in that, and as well as the link to the stuff I mentioned during the episode, or this commentary. So I will see you guys later, and hopefully on Tuesday. We'll see though.